Hi, I'm Dee and I'm the Spicy Librarian.
Hi, I'm Katie and I'm in trouble because I wasn't at book club, was I?
You weren't at any of the book clubs.
No, it was the first time that we split them into 3 and I wasn't.
And we just split. Split is the word. We split the book club into 3. So we had a dark romance book club, romantasy book club, and contemporary romance book club. And then we split because you just didn't bother to turn up.
No, I was ill.
You just didn't want to.
It wasn't because I didn't want to.
You didn't love
you
me anymore.
Wow.
And you broke up with me.
Wow.
Via book club.
Or you said to me, it was great without me.
You said, how was book club without me? I went, brilliant, so much better.
Yeah.
You deserve that, though. You walked right into that one.
I did walk into that one. Yeah, I was feeling really guilty about it, but I was sick and my voice was awful and I would have been coughing all through that microphone.
Yeah, no, keep that energy to yourself.
Yeah, no one wants that.
Yeah.
No one wants to get ill.
No one wants. I haven't got time to be ill.
Exactly.
I'm busy.
Exactly. So I haven't been in book club. I haven't really been reading. I'm reading God of Malice.
How are you not reading when you were sick? That's all I do when I'm sick.
Oh no. Do you know what I do? I doom scroll on social media. I'm really bad for it.
That's not good for you.
No, I know. I wish I could just sit down and read. But then again, I still also have the bouncy, energetic child. Where did you think I was going?
I didn't know where that was going. There was a hand gesture and the words bouncy and energetic came out, and I was hoping for a better story ending, if I'm honest.
So, work and then child and doom scrolling and not much reading. I've read a couple of pages. What about you?
I have finished the second book in the Speak, Stutter, Ruby M. Darling.
Yes, we were talking about that last week, weren't we?
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Did not like the second book.
That's interesting. Is it a follow-on?
Yeah, it's a duology.
Okay. Yeah.
So the first book I really enjoyed. It's reverse harem. It's a smutty good time. It's dark academia, contemporary though, secret societies, lots of filth. Then I spotted the plot twist quite early on in book 1.
Oh, that's
and book 2 was leading all the way up to plot twist, which was the plot twist I expected. And then when it wrapped it up in like 2 chapters. And it felt like it was
rushed.
No, it felt like it was too much for 1 book, not enough for 2 books. And so it felt like it was dragged out to be 2 books when it didn't need to be.
Yeah, okay.
I'd say the first book 3.8, 4 stars. Second book, 2.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I didn't like it. Didn't vibe.
Okay, that's disappointing.
Yeah, I was super disappointed.
Yeah, because in a lot of cases, the second book is better, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, unfortunately not this time.
Okay.
Yeah. What else am I reading? I've just started Blackthorn. J.T. Geisinger?
Yeah.
Geisinger.
Right. That one is also really popular on socials at the moment. Is that romantasy? Or dark romance?
Well, I've literally just started it, but it's very gothic-y to start with. Kind of mother and daughter go back to kind of like one horse town, very creepy, kind of almost like Lurch manservant kind of vibes.
Oh.
Meet crazy aunt and sister and
Okay.
It's giving modern Addams Day Family in the first couple of chapters. I think I'm 5 chapters in. It's giving modern Addams Day Family.
I'm not
Addams
against
Day?
that. Addams Day.
What the fuck? It's giving modern day Addams Family vibes in the first. Fuck me, Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, you've been busy.
Is it too early for a wine?
We'll give you some grace.
No, it's not, because I tell you what the rule is in this shop. If somebody somewhere in the world is reading a book past 5 p.m, you can have wine in the shop.
I like that rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Basically, yes.
Yes, always. Correct.
It's a great rule.
Yeah. That's pretty much it, because I was obviously finishing off books for book club, but that's where I am right now.
That's understandable as well, because we're so busy. There's a lot going on. Should we do a little catch up on what's been happening?
Sure.
So by the time this comes out, we would have made we would have had 2 exciting things happen. So on Monday, we had the Navessa Allen midnight release.
Can I just pause to say I had 2 really exciting things happen in the space of 30 seconds and yesterday, and the staff were laughing at me because my reaction to one was exactly the same as my reaction to the other. I had an email that I shared with you guys.
Yes.
we have had USA Today bestselling author T.L. Swan's people reach out to us about appearing on our podcast.
And yes, we won that.
And I was super excited. And then within 30 seconds, I found a cream egg in my pocket. I was
That's
really
a great
excited.
surprise. I love that.
Which one?
The cream egg, both, but the cream egg. Yeah. I love the fact as well. We were like, "What date does T.L. Swan want to do?" And you were like, "Oh, I don't know. I didn't read that bit. I just read."
I skim read it. Went, oh,
Yeah.
must tell people immediately.
Yeah.
And actually, I still haven't gone back and read the email properly.
Oh, so we haven't even confirmed it.
Oh God, no.
Okay. If you're listening, this is confirmation that yes, we would like you on the pod. Please.
Has she listened to this?
I hope so.
Do you think we were talking about this? Do you think this is her PR people going, "Go on, it'd be fine. It's fine. Go on, it'll be fine." And she's,
Yeah. Well, we love her, but they're literally there.
yeah, I
Her
know.
books.
I know.
Well, yeah. So she'll have a great time. You'll have a great time.
It's gonna be fun. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to bring people security, understand, but you are fine. Yeah. It's definitely not going to get you cancelled.
No. But please stop talking before you change
Okay,
your
yeah,
mind.
sure. I'll stop. Sorry, I jumped all over whatever it was that you were saying because I felt my thing was better.
No,
But
the
carry
cream
on.
egg valid. Yeah.
Cream egg, yeah.
The cream egg.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
It's better than finding money, I think, in your pocket.
100%.
Yeah. I don't know how you forget you had one in the first place because I never had one long enough. Straight in the mouth.
I honestly don't know where it came from either. I obviously put it in there at some point, but while I was busy doing so, I mean, it was a clean jumper, Vicky, while you're making that voice. It's like, it wasn't a cream egg from 1997. It was a new cream egg.
And do you know what? We're nearly at Easter, so there should
yes,
just be cream
they're
eggs in
everywhere.
all the pockets.
Yeah, in everyone's pocket. Have you had your first cream egg yet?
Yeah, let us know. I have.
Of course you
I
have.
mean, it's not. Whoa. What should I say?
You've just been off work, sick for a few days.
Yeah, I've been smashing the chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
That's standard, right?
Yeah, and they're always by the till in any shop, aren't they?
100%.
So
They're
you're
not
like,
stupid.
I'm just gonna.
Those till people.
Yeah, they
get
know
you.
what they're
They
doing.
know.
They know what they're doing.
Those till people. Sneaky.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, so back before you derailed us.
Okay.
We have had 2 exciting things happen this week. By the time the listeners have
4,
listened,
including the cream egg and
including
teals.
4.
Yeah.
So the other 2, we did the Nevessa Allen midnight release on Monday,
Yes.
which was very exciting. Our first late night party in the
Yeah,
shop.
absolutely.
Yeah, which went fantastically. And we made a huge announcement about ACOTAR.
We did.
Day 2.
We did a thing.
We did a
So
thing.
we're going to, obviously you'll have read this on socials and hopefully you've managed to secure your tickets, but we did after the pre-release, which is where we are now. At the time of filming, the pre-release for Monday evening has gone and we sold out within 13 minutes.
Yeah.
And the website could not cope. And it was the back end of the website was just pure traffic numbers. When we looked at that yesterday, which is last week sometime, but I don't fucking know. We realised that thousands of people tried to get hold of tickets to an event that can only hold 220 people, which at the time when we booked it, we were like, this is ambitious. Are we going to be supported well enough
Yeah.
to do this?
We thought we would do early bird and general release, and we thought we would put some big promotion behind it. And
Yeah.
actually, I don't think we knew it was going to go because we have the great community behind it, and of course it's
100%.
ACOTAR 6, huge, and no one's doing anything like us. But
Yeah.
I don't think we expected that volume of people to be logging in all at the same time.
No, we did not.
On a very new website
We did
as well.
not. Yeah. Poor JJ, who was doing the back end of the website.
She was. 6 p.m. We're all there messaging.
Genuinely, she's since been hospitalised.
She has, yeah, she has. Not because,
Genuinely.
not because of the website. No one's done that
I
to
mean,
her.
no, that was not you. It might have been me. It was not you.
It wasn't. The community.
The community are not to
blame. You've not hospitalised a member of the team. Dee's been close a couple of times.
Yeah. We genuinely have a defib in the shop. I think it's there for me, but...
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, so she had to look at the back end and thousands of people tried to get hold of tickets. So we made a couple of decisions. So what we thought was, obviously, the book is released on the Tuesday, right?
Yes.
So our event is the Monday night. So at midnight, you are going home with your book, because it's then Tuesday.
Yep.
In a tote bag with your gifts and your goodies and having had a great time, etc.
Yeah.
So what if we did it again on Tuesday?
And it was so bittersweet when we did the tickets because so many people got tickets, but so many people were messaging us.
I know. You guys, it was really interesting. There was a very different switch of emotions in the camp. So you guys, and the other team members messaged were like, "This is so exciting! It's amazing!" And I was genuinely really upset.
You were.
I was ever so upset because the first comments I saw was, "I couldn't get on. I got the tickets in my basket and it crashed. I couldn't do this." And I feel personally responsible.
And I don't know if a lot of people know this. It's one of the reasons that you don't read a lot of comments and things on social media.
I'm
it's
too
because
sensitive.
You always do your best to try and do right for everyone.
I do.
And so it affected you a lot seeing how many people were gutted that
I
they
do
couldn't
care.
get tickets.
I care so much. And so I can't do an event with thousands of tickets available.
Thousands.
But we can double what we were doing.
Yeah.
And we will get there.
By Akatar 7. January.
Get the defib.
Yeah. Queenie. Yeah.
Charlie, babe, call me. Can we bring you home? Your crib, babe.
Yeah.
So that means that will be 440 tickets available across the 2 nights.
Yes.
So, and we've also made the decision that there is no early bird general release. We are keeping everything the same price. So everything is going to stay the early bird price.
Yeah.
As in a little apology gift, or as much as we can do for you guys. We wanted to do a big, beautiful venue, which does mean it came with a price tag, unfortunately. But I mean, it's testament. It's sold out. You guys wanted this.
Yeah.
So we're really super grateful. And hopefully when this is being listened to, we have sold out 2 nights, because we're not going to do a staggered release on April 1st, which was yesterday.
Yeah, great.
6 p.m. I know that this is going to go out on social, so you guys will have heard about it beforehand, and we'll make sure we push it as far and as wide as we can.
Absolutely.
6 p.m. The remaining tickets for day 1, Monday, will be released at the exact same time as all of the tickets for day 2.
Yes.
To give it everybody as much potential to get tickets as possible.
Yeah.
There is going to be no difference whatsoever to day 1. I might have wine down my dress day 2. I mean, that might be the only difference. But there's going to be no difference whatsoever to the actual content and the excitement and the buzz around day 1 as there is going to be for day 2.
Yeah, it's going to be incredible, immersive.
Hugely immersive.
We're very excited. We will be sharing more about the event on socials in the lead up to October.
We wanted to do the tickets sooner rather than later, because obviously we needed to know that you guys wanted it first and foremost, but also we give you guys time to get your outfits sorted and whatever. And then now we have got a lot of work to do behind the scenes to book performers, potentially actors, fire eaters.
Prep for a big pod, because we're going to do a pod episode with
Fish.
you guys in person.
Yes.
Which is
we're going to do.
so fun.
So we need to do a thing. We all need to read the Sarah J. Maas verse again.
We are. And you had mentioned, I think on the last pod, that we should do it as a community.
Let's do it together.
Yeah.
Let's do it together. If you guys have got any thoughts or opinions about what we should do, because I have heard things about mixing the universes, like reading certain books, then moving to different series and read that. But so if you've got thoughts and opinions on that, share it with us. And let's try and work out, someone who's clever, try and work out a timeline for us, please, as to what we need to start reading.
Yeah.
And let's all do it together.
That would be really, really fun.
Would be really fun.
Then we can take notes and do
we can
it
share it on socials.
Yeah.
It'd be amazing. I mean, should we start by talking about the dark romance book club book, which was Rhiannon Hargadon's Bloody Black?
Yeah.
Did you read it?
No. I skimmed it. I know what happens.
Okay.
But I didn't read it, no.
Yeah. All right. So why are you even here?
I'm here
moral
for the vibe.
support? Vibe.
Yeah, basically.
For the coffee.
I'm here for
okay,
the
for the
vibes.
coffee and the blanket. Great book. Brilliant book. And I think I'm right in saying it's her first ever book. It's indie published.
Yeah.
And it was brilliant. I did tell everybody to check their triggers because it was, it's dark. It's set around the world of SA survivors.
Yes.
It very much focuses on found family.
Yeah.
And it does it so well. And when we talk about SA survivors, you do get it in dark romance books sometimes where it's very much I'm broken, but you're hot, so I'm fine now. And it very much did not do that.
Yeah.
I mean, there was some wording in that book that really I felt.
Yeah.
I think at one point she said, there's a war going on in my body and the armies are desire and fear.
Okay.
I thought that was beautiful.
That's lovely. Yeah.
And everyone at the book club had a load of opinions about it. The discourse flowed so smoothly across everybody. I think there were a couple of people who wanted it to be a different kind of book, I think is the fairest way of saying it.
Okay.
But for the book it was about saving yourself. At no point did the MMC save the FMC. She saved herself and the love of her found family.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He was there, but he was very much, okay, you do you. And it was so brilliantly done.
Is it full of feminine rage?
100%. It's a Blackbeard retelling, but Blackbeard's a woman.
Yeah.
So she's Blackbeard.
And she goes through something at the beginning, doesn't she?
Yeah.
And then, Okay.
So honestly, I did love the little Easter egg of one of her crew members who is male, the two male members of her crew, is called Edward Teach, which I really love the Easter egg of that.
Why?
Because Edward Teach was Blackbeard.
Oh, right.
In actual history.
I do not know.
Okay, so not only have you not read the book club book, you haven't read any books.
I do not. No, I'm not familiar with that.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll get you to do your pirate lore and then come back and we'll discuss this and pick it up another time. But no, it was a brilliant book. I highly recommend it. Highly, highly recommend it. If you are a dark romance girly, if you are a dark romantasy girly, pick it up.
Is it a standalone? Has it got a sequel?
It's a standalone.
Okay.
No, it's complete standalone.
Okay.
Well, it's a complete, fully encompassed book.
Yeah.
There is not another one. I don't know whether she's going to pick up the characters and do anything else with it, but as it stands at the moment, it's a complete standalone and it's a fully formed story. Okay. There's not kind of like, what's going to happen next?
Yeah.
It was brilliant, and the book club rated it a 4.2.
That's very high.
It's very high. If you consider the fact that we had over 50 people here.
Yeah.
And all you need is a couple of people who maybe don't finish or don't, it's not their vibe. And then that can really trash a rating in a book club.
Yeah, of course.
A 4.2 is massive. And
For
it was
her
the
first book as well. Incredible.
It's the highest rating of the week.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was very impressed.
What do you think led to that being 4.2? Was it the fact that it was the found family, the feminine rage? Was it the world building, pirates?
All of it.
All of it, okay.
All of it. It was such a well-rounded book. For me, this book is a movie waiting to happen.
That's exciting.
But it needs to be like a Disney-backed movie. This needs money throwing at it because of 100%.
Yeah.
You can't have kind of sticky plaster monsters in it.
Yeah, it
needs full Pirate of the Caribbean kind of money thrown at it. But it's a movie waiting to happen if anyone's brave enough to tackle things like sexual assault and feminine rage and women not having to turn to a man and say, "What do we do?"
So many people would watch that.
100%.
I'd binge that.
Reese Witherspoon. Lend me your purse. Let's do this together. She's all about the feminine rage and not leading on the MMCs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
No. Brilliant book.
So for the first ever dark romance book club, that was a great first.
I think it's the highest rating we've had on any book club. Is that right, Vish? Yeah.
Okay. And do we know what the Goodreads was?
4.1.
Oh, wow.
4.1. We beat Goodreads. I'm going to take that as a win.
Yeah.
We won.
Better than you, Goodreads.
Yeah. No, really happy with that. Because I'd read it last year, and it was one of my favourite reads of last year. And I picked it thinking, oh God, please don't trash this book because I love it so much.
Yeah.
And people agreed with me.
Yeah.
Which is quite validating.
Yeah, it's nice.
Isn't it?
Okay.
Romantasy book club book.
Yes, Games
Did
Gods
you read
Play.
this one?
I did read
Oh,
this
yay! Welcome to the conversation.
one. I am here now.
Can I just start by saying we love Abigail Owen.
We do, yeah. She has been potentially the first ever, except for J. Rose,
Yes.
the first ever author to show support.
She started following us on our Instagram account when we had like 24 followers.
Yeah, she like bought into the vision from the first couple of weeks, didn't
100%. She sent us a message of support. Good luck with everything. I love what you're doing, guys.
Yeah.
You know, wishing you all the best.
And you'd actually read her book before this.
I had.
And you sent me a squealy voice note. Oh my God.
Yeah, and you were like, what's happening? Why are we excited? I'm here for it, but why are we excited?
Yeah, I'm going to need you to redo that with words. If you could.
Less noise, more words.
Yeah.
No, I was really excited. And again, the reason why I picked this book for our Romantasy Book Club book was because it's been out for a while. The Games Gods Play has been out for a while, to the point where the second book, The Things Gods Break, has also been out for a while.
Third is out this year now.
Third is out this year, yeah.
Okay.
And it's traditionally published, but it just has never had as much exposure, certainly not in the UK, as maybe, it may have had a lot more exposure in the US, because she is a US-based author.
Yeah.
But you got our classic cult romantasy people who come in here and they've read everything. They've read The Fourth Wing. They've read everything Sarah J. Maas has done. They've read Diabound. They've read all, they've read all the kind of stuff that's in the core reading kind of curriculum for a romantasy reader. But they've never heard of it.
Yeah.
And that's such a shame because it's such a good book.
The trials in it are phenomenal.
So I'm going to need you to take the reins here because I have been talking a lot and you've got to earn your keep. So talk to me about your thoughts about the book.
So I think it grew on me. So it started, the premise is obviously set around the fact that the gods just walk among people.
Greek mythology.
Yeah, basically. And then every year they have the Crucible, which is trials where they pick a champion, which is a human, to compete in the trials, to then say who's going to be the king of gods and rule
so
over.
every god gets a champion.
Yeah.
Fight it out.
Basically, yeah. And the FMC Lyra is, I don't know if this is as consistent throughout the book, but she starts off basically being unlovable.
So that is, we soon find out, a curse that she grew up with.
And I have thoughts, but I'll get there in a minute. And essentially they do these trials to then decide who's going to be the king of gods.
Yeah.
So it's 500 pages. I would say I became invested only just over halfway through.
Really?
I think...
But you were invested enough that you continued because you will DNF as soon as you look at a book.
I do DNF a book, and I didn't DNF this book.
Okay.
And I'm actually glad I didn't because I do think it grew on me by the end.
You see what you can do if you try?
If you don't give up.
If you don't just push on through.
I'm not switching sides. I am still a proud DNFer, I'm just saying. But... I struggled with... I'll tell you what I loved about it and then what I didn't love about it. I loved the trials.
Yes.
I think they're probably some of the best written trials I've ever come across.
Yeah.
And I love that there was like unique little... I don't even know how you say them. Like little wishes or things that the gods would give the people. Like she had those gifts basically to help them through the different
I think
trials.
in the book they call them boons.
Well,
you
there's
win
a
a
character
boon.
called Boon.
Yeah.
So
You win a boon, I think, though, don't you?
Do you? Is that
Was
what
it
it's
a win a
called?
boon?
No idea.
Pause while I Google.
I know there's a character called Boon.
Yeah, there is. What the fuck were we talking about?
The Boons.
Yeah, but you had a point. Oh, you were saying, you liked that they got given, like the gods can give gifts.
Yeah,
and
different
stuff.
gifts.
Yeah.
I thought that was unique and made the trials even more interesting.
Yeah.
So I love that. I loved the pacing.
Yeah.
Because all of the chapters are like 2 or 3 pages long.
Yeah.
So there's like millions of chapters.
Yeah.
Enjoyed the pacing.
That's good for you, for someone like you who reads and then is like, oh, put down, do something else, pick it up. You don't read you don't sit for an hour.
Yeah. And I think when the book is that long, because 500 pages is pretty hefty. For a romantasy, do we think?
400 is about average for a romance novel. So 500 it's not getting to the point where you're like, wow, that's a chunky book.
Yeah.
But it's not small either.
Yeah. Okay. And I liked how the relationship between Lyra and Hades developed.
Yes.
But I will say, branching into then some of the things that I didn't like.
Okay.
I thought she was cursed and wasn't loved. But at the same time, I think he falls pretty quickly. Even though it's not admitted. I'm spoiling this because it's book club episodes, so if you hear a spoiler, it's your fault for listening.
Yeah. Read the damn book.
Yeah. We love you, but read the book. Even though it's not until the very end that they declare love, and he sort of held back from the last trial because there was that whole thing with the siren that she couldn't be seen by it because she wasn't loved. And then she's like, that's why he didn't tell me that he loved me or didn't declare his love for me until the very end. But I think he was pretty invested from the very beginning.
Okay. Have you read book 2?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so on that, so it ends kind of on a cliffhanger.
Okay.
Oh, now I need to know why you're saying, have you read book 2?
Well, that would indicate you need to read book 2.
Does he double cross her? No. Yes?
I'm not saying anything.
Okay.
We can spoil the games gods play because that's the book we're talking about. We're certainly not going to spoil the things gods break.
Just tell me, don't tell them.
No, I'm not telling you anything. If you want to know things like that, you should come to book club.
Yeah.
You don't get privileges if you don't do the homework.
I did. I took notes for this one.
Yeah, that could say anything. It's a shopping list. That could say anything. That's like, just shut D up. Yeah.
Pretend I've done some
Pretend
work.
I'm rhubarb. Yeah, that's what it is.
I also wasn't a fan of how modern the gods were. Like, they have a group chat. Hades wears jeans. It just wasn't really mine.
Are you one of these romantasy girlies who can't cope with romantasy in the modern day era?
No, because Crescent City I would consider to be.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
And I love
Some
that
people
vibe.
struggle with that.
No, see, I really I don't know if it's because...
So there's gods in that,
Yeah.
or equivalent of, and they're rocking around with a cell phone.
I don't know what it was about this. I think every other Hades sort of that I've read, which isn't that many, to be honest. What's that one by Thingy St. Clair? St. Germain?
Touch of Darkness.
That's the one. You know where my brain was going. That author's not even correct.
No, it's not correct at all.
But Hades is always this really almost mute, dark, broody, very powerful character. And in this, he was more like arrogant, chatty.
So I don't know where you've got that Hades is mute from.
Even in The Touch of Darkness, he's just more of like
They're just grumpier.
Yeah, I like that more, I think.
Yeah, it's not mute.
No, not mute.
No.
But so grumpier, doesn't
Okay.
really say as much. I think I prefer that than this Hades in jeans, cooking omelettes and in a group chat.
Okay.
But that's personal preference. That's nothing against the...
So for me, I agree with you. I love the pacing. I like the fact that when you've got games and trials, and don't get me wrong, I love a games and trials.
Yeah.
You hear 12 trials, and this is something I was talking about with Tom, who works here at the shop.
Yeah.
It makes you inwardly groan because you're like, either you're going to mention all trials, but you're not going to be able to flesh them out because you don't have the amount of pages, so therefore you're just going to skirt over things and you may as well not have them in there in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or they're referenced off page. Whereas with this one, the trials that she goes into in detail are so well done and so well talked about. And then she's unconscious for a couple of them, so that's fine. So it gets through them quicker without you having to go through 12 trials on page. But equally, they are well fleshed out.
They are, yeah. Yeah.
And what I would say to you is this: do pick up book 2.
Okay.
Definitely.
So I rated it 3.5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But then we've said it before, you can't rest on a 3.5 because the 3.5 you're not DNFing. A 3.5 is a solid book.
Yeah, for me, it was, I enjoyed it. I would pick up the second one, but I didn't feel any kind of emotionally a way about it. I didn't think it was incredible. I didn't think it was bad. It was just, that was good. And then close the book. So for me, that's just a standard 3.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, our book club rated it a solid across the board 3.8.
Okay.
Some people really loved it and some people did not like it at all, and there was nothing kind of in between. I think we had a couple of people rate it like 2 stars, and then a lot of people rate it 5 and 4.5.
Oh wow, so
it was
mixed.
really quite polarizing.
Yeah.
And I think the people who rated it 2 stars, the reasons that they gave were things like it was the Persephone thing.
Yes.
It was the whole, and what I don't understand, and this was a conversation, it was a discord in the book club, is we've known the Persephone and Hades great love affair. Mm-hmm. And in the book, it's like, no, that's the way it's always been perceived, but she's like a little sister to me.
Yeah.
We are so willing, my argument with this is we're so willing to, in any other book, you're like, oh, and here's my pet dragon. And you're like, cool, yeah, he's got a pet dragon. But you only know something until you don't know it anymore. Like, you put it in a contemporary book setting, a woman knows she's happily married until she finds her husband cheating. So you only know what you know until you don't know that to be true anymore.
Yeah.
So, and the couple of people that we were chatting to who completely were like, no, Persephone's his love of his life and I don't get this, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But and very similarly to actually in Bloody Black, with the whole, no, Blackbeard's a guy. Well, what if the history books are just wrong? And what we're saying to you is actually, that was never actually the case. And this is how it actually is. So you have to, I think when you're going into a book, especially when you're going into a fiction book, and especially when you're going into a romantasy fiction book, you have to be willing and prepared to suspend your belief in what you actually know to be true.
Or open-minded enough that you're not reading it for that storyline because this is this author's take.
I think that's it. I think there were a couple of people in book club who were reading the book and wanting to read the story that they already thought it was going to be, rather than the story that was on the page. And that's totally fine.
Yeah.
But that's never going to be what that book is, because otherwise it would have been the book that they wrote, not the book that Abigail wrote.
I also, when they first mentioned Persephone and then it's, oh, that was his great love, I was like, oh, I wouldn't want to be second best, so I wasn't then interested in it. I was like,
so that turned you off?
That turned me off, because I was like, well,
yeah.
if it is accurate to Hades and Persephone's story, then he wouldn't ever love anyone as much as he loved her, because that was that.
Yeah.
So it would then feel just like a shallow love after that.
Yeah.
So then to explain that away as actually it was more like a sister, I was like, well, that kind of makes it a little bit better in my mind, because that was never his great love in the first place.
Yeah.
But I can also understand why, if that's what you know of Hades and Persephone, you would be like, this isn't accurate, and therefore I didn't like it.
Yeah. And I think that's valid. I think I can understand the thought process. But for me, I'm willing to put, a bit like when we read dark romance and we put our feminism in a drawer. When we read romantasy, I'm like, what I know to be true is okay to not be true for right now.
Yeah. It's actually refreshing sometimes to get a different
100%.
take. Yeah.
100%. But equally, really good discourse.
Yeah, which we
Great
love.
conversation, back and forth. And we had a lady at the book club who comes a lot, and she studied Greek and Greek mythology at university, and she was like, actually the research that went into this book and a lot of the stuff that came out was spot on, and I really liked it for that reason. And we were like, amazing, we would never know, but thanks. But yeah, no, it was, again, so 3.8 was what the book club rated it. What did Goodreads give it? 4.1. I think, so you tend to get, which was weird because it didn't happen with the Bloody Black, but you tend to get book club ratings are usually significantly lower than something like Goodreads, because I tend to find on something like Goodreads, a lot of people will put their reviews on, 5s and 1s. It's not I'm going on there and rating it. If I'm putting a 3 on it, kind of thing. It's like with anything. Most people are much more likely to write in and stuff if they had a really great experience with something or a really bad experience. Which brings me on to this thing. Before we move on to the contemporary romance book club that we did, can I show you something that we got in the shop? Look how beautifully painted that is. If you're listening and not watching, it's a snail mail, handwritten letter that's been hand painted with some books on the front. And I'm going to let you open that and read that.
That's so cute.
Isn't it pretty?
Oh, and it's got little book tape on the back of it.
Yay.
Oh, it's a little book card. Okay. Oh, this is cute. Okay. Dear Dee and the Spicy Librarian team, I am writing this note to extend a huge thank you for the absolutely wonderful space you have created. A friend and I came for drinks and book shopping on Friday evening. Every single member of staff we interacted with over the hours we stayed made us feel so welcome. Chatting, drink recommendations with the lady on the bar, in brackets, yes, we loved the raspberry lemonade, thank you. And once we were sat, a couple of staff had a chat and offered thought out and very enthusiastic recommendations. They made happy to help sound basic. There was joy and passion for the books being sold, and it all came together to create a space that was beyond welcoming. And we got to spend Friday night catching up, laughing until we cried in a bookshop with the coziest vibes ever. Love the trees. This is literally a dream come true, and I know I will be visiting time and time again. Thank you all, from Rebecca.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Literal chills.
I don't think people realise, but we do get a few messages, and this is our first physical card like this, but it does really mean the absolute world. It's a lot of hard work behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of, oh my God, what if we get this wrong? What if we get that wrong? And try again. But to actually receive messages like that and a card like that, I can't lie, when I did receive that, I was in tears.
I honestly, that almost got me going. The fact that she put the time into writing it,
100%.
painting the envelope.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely honoured.
Yeah.
And we appreciate and love all of you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Making us nearly cry on a
yeah.
Friday.
It does. I wanted to show it to you, and I wanted to talk about it here today on the podcast, because I don't want people to think that I'm blasé about any of this.
No.
I'm not.
No.
I am so, still to this day, massively overwhelmed by the support we get from the community.
Yeah, hugely. We read every single comment and DM. We don't miss a single one.
No.
We take the time to read them. We WhatsApp each other them.
We do.
They still hit as hard from the first day.
100%.
Yeah, they do. I make it a mission to try and make Dee cry with happy tears with them. I'm like, have you read this one?
She's trying to break me.
Yeah, in a good way, with your love.
Yeah, that's great. So thank you so much. And please do send in your comments and thoughts to us. We do love it.
Yeah, we do. We love to hear it.
Yeah.
It's just creating a safe space and a cozy vibe that people want to just chill out in all day. That was the goal.
That.
Yeah.
Here we are doing it.
Yeah, I know.
Daisy, we're doing it. We're doing the thing.
We've made it happen.
Okay, last book club.
Yes. Contemporary.
Mm-hmm. And super exciting. We did The Dating Pact by Lulu Morris.
Yes.
And we had her timeline situation. She came into the shop on the Saturday.
Yep.
Which for us now at the time of filming is tomorrow.
Yep. So confusing. But yeah.
I could never write a split timeline novel.
No.
I mean, I could never write a novel, but I could definitely never write a split timeline novel.
I think given the last podcast episode, you definitely could write a novel, and we would like to see more of those, please.
I think you'd all buy it.
We would.
Sorry, my sunglasses fell off my head. And we all know in the UK there are 3 reasons to wear sunglasses. You're on holiday, it's sunny outside, or you've got really shit hair.
Which
Third
one of
option.
It's raining outside.
Third option.
Yeah. It's not, and you're not
Sorry
on holiday.
I'm never on holiday.
No, you're just
Day
here.
off? What?
Yeah, what's that?
So contemporary book club book, The Dating Pact, Lulu Morris, coming into the store tomorrow. At time of listening, came in last Saturday. Am I right?
Yeah.
I am correct. Yay. Super cozy.
Yeah.
A lot of body positivity. She's described
that.
as a plus-size, fuller-figured girl.
Okay.
She is she's described as a whale by her mother. Mom's a
That's
bitch.
fucking rude.
Yeah. Her
own
family
mother.
are awful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot about how she sees herself and how the relationship goes through. And then also how body positivity is portrayed in the media.
Okay.
It tackles a lot of issues. And the girls at book club loved that.
Yeah, which I can fully appreciate. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially we had some comments about, I felt this, I've seen this, I've experienced this myself. And yeah, it's also, it wasn't a case of, with the MMC, it wasn't a case of, oh, I love you despite.
Well, I would hope not, because
No.
that would be an awful story.
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
absolutely.
Yeah.
But you do get it a lot. You get it, whereas I don't see, and it's just referenced. It's still referenced, whereas it wasn't in this one, and they were so supportive. And I think the MMC's family were incredibly supportive of her as well, which was wonderful.
Okay. So is she like insecure then?
So he's famous,
Yeah.
and she's a nurse. And she starts off with body positivity, and her grand's like, I will teach you how to sew because there are no clothes that fit you. And she's like, don't worry about it. I'll wear this. I'm going to be great.
Yeah.
All the vibes.
Mean by her gran, no?
Granny's
a bitch.
I don't know that Granny's as much of a bitch as Mum.
Mum
Granny
and
was
Granny are
like,
both
listen,
bitches.
let me help you find a solution. And Mum was a total bitch.
Okay.
And then she goes through, I mean, a lot. There's a scene in the gym. She goes to the gym and she gets chased around the gym by someone trying to film her to put on TikTok because it's funny because the big girl's in the gym.
That's
It's just
awful.
awful. It's some horrible, horrible stuff. She goes across to Hollywood, and we expect at this point that his family, big Hollywood family, are going to be awful to her. And for the
Yeah.
most part, they're really nice.
Okay.
With the exception of a couple of people who don't want to be there and don't make any bones about it.
Yeah.
But it's it all ties up lovely. It does
Okay.
come back. It's a nice little HEA, and it was very well received at book club.
I love that. So I love the fact that it has actual real life cultural references like TikTok.
100%.
Because I think as well, if you're going to write a book about dating a pop star and you are dealing with sort of sizes and appearances and things like that, it's very realistic that if a normal person was with someone famous, they're just going to get shit on,
Oh,
aren't they?
100%. 100%.
So that's really nice, and that you would write it in a way that other people find relatable and has a happy ending.
I think that's a great reference there, actually. A lot of people said that this book was, to them, relatable.
I love that.
And I love that too. And they clearly loved it because they also rated it a 3.8.
Okay.
Yeah. So Goodreads gave it a 3.9.
Okay, so very
yeah,
close.
Very close.
Is that
very
her
on the
first
mark.
book as well?
I do not know. Is it Lulu's first book? I mean, I'll ask her tomorrow.
Yes. Or last Saturday.
I'll ask her last Saturday. I'll go ahead and ask her last Saturday.
Yeah, when she may or may not visit
Have already
the shop.
been
Yeah.
in.
Okay, that's
So
a really
yeah,
good
her
rating.
first book.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Very strong showing across the board.
Yeah.
4.2, 3.8, 3.8.
Yeah, I love that.
So I'm going to talk to you now about what books we've picked for April.
Yes,
Are you going to read any of them?
I'm going to read all of them.
Oh.
I promise you all.
Of course she is. Place your bets now, please.
Ask me specific questions.
Contemporary.
Yes.
3 Nights in Stockholm by Elizabeth Hardy.
Okay, so this was on my TBR anyway because you've mentioned it before on the pod.
Oh, it's a smut book.
And when we brought Daniel on, who may or may not have been on the pod yet, has not been on
You
yet,
will meet
but will
Daniel
make
at some
an
point.
appearance. He recommended it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's independently published yet again. I read it, it literally one sitting. I was in a hotel room, nothing else to do, sat down, picked up the book and did not put it back down until I'd finished it. I had
Like
a
that.
great time. It was a delicious fuck nugget.
Okay.
Absolute fuck nugget.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah. She's a pilot. Mm-hmm. She does not want to have a boyfriend. She had a boyfriend, didn't work out. And so when she flies off, she flies into these beautiful exotic places, and she's got these delicious men who are all about her. And like, let us know as soon as you're here. And they're amazing men. And they're like, please stay. She's like, no, thanks, I'm going.
I'm done
And then
now.
she gets snowed in Stockholm for 3 nights with the same guy.
Okay.
Deliciousness.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I think the last time we spoke about it, I mentioned toys, and then you were like, "Oh, there's a lot."
Oh, here's a toy bag.
There's a lot going on.
Some playing happening. Yeah.
Excited for that one.
I love it. Really good. So that's a Contemporary Book Club book, which the Contemporary Book Club will be on Wednesday, the 29th of April. Vicky, I'm looking at you, and you are super impressed that I know that. And she is just checking that the 29th is in fact a Wednesday. Yeah, I'm correct. Yay! Okay, the Romantasy Book Club book is The Poisoned Daughter by Sheila Masterson.
I'm very excited for that as well.
I know, me too. That is in store, and it is about to stop being available on independent press because it has been picked up by for traditional publishing.
Have you got your copy? Because last time we spoke about Daggermouth, you sold them all. And
No, I know, I didn't get myself one.
So
I vow to not do the same thing with this book, and I will put myself a copy aside today.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow they will be all gone.
Yeah, I can imagine. So that book's it's doing its moment on social media at the moment.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Okay, because as you all know, I do not check our social media.
Yeah.
I pop in the comments and I pop in the messaging and message some people back, but I do not.
Leave the rest to me.
Yeah.
It's, especially on TikTok. It's a standalone. I think magic. There's a magic. I don't actually know much about it.
Oh, so I've been told. I tell you exactly what I've been told. I've been told that in the beginning, she's being trained as a poison tester for the king.
Yeah.
I don't.
No, I know that she can't. If she kisses you, you die.
And he doesn't die.
Oh, is that a spoiler?
That might very well be a fucking spoiler there, Vic. So she can edit herself. My mistake, stay.
That's what that was the blurb, the good news.
Oh, okay.
I read. It was that
He doesn't die.
they end up together.
Is it enemies to lovers?
I don't know. Should we just stop doing this?
Should we just
read it?
I'd like to go in blind actually. Maybe we just do that and we just stop. Yeah.
Let's just stop.
So that's romance.
Just stop. The dark romance book, which we're all very excited for, is Collateral Damage by Chassis.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you are going to join us in the Dark Romance Book Club book for this month, please check your triggers. It is a non-HEA.
Chassis is also would have been
in the shop on Sunday, gone.
Yeah.
I know, this is like, you're listening to this going, I don't care. I don't care who was in.
Yes.
At some point, I will get my timeline correct and we'll be able to give you information that is useful.
In future. But we share it on socials, so we've shared that she's coming in. So if you're getting the book club book, you can get it signed by her.
Absolutely.
Or could have got it signed by
her. You missed that. Oh, it sucks to be you. No, if I've got any stock left over, she'll obviously sign it. And the stock that I have remaining in the store from last weekend will be signed.
You think, how many episodes have we done now?
72. 14. Close.
So close. Couple out.
The amount of hours we filmed could have been 72.
Yeah. And do we understand the timelines?
No.
No, we don't.
But then to be fair, I don't feel like that's our fault. And I very rarely band up with you. But I feel like we need to. Like, this is Vicky. She changes the timeline all the time as to what's being filmed when and what's going out. Sometimes we film something and it's like 7 months before it goes aired.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like, this is going out tomorrow. It's like, oh.
But she keeps us on track because we have no idea.
I mean, someone should do it.
We just yap into the microphone and she turns it into a program and sets it out for our audience. Yeah. Thanks, Vic. Appreciate you.
We love you, Fish.
Yeah, we do. If she wasn't here, we'd yap into a camera that wasn't switched on, wouldn't we?
Bit like when you asked me to film certain things when we're doing some content together and social.
Yeah.
Sometimes Katie passes me the phone and goes, "Can you just film me walking in like this?" And she's like, I pass it back to her and she goes, "Yeah, no, you didn't press the button."
So the last time I filmed, we did some TikToks.
Yes.
And I hand Dee the phone and I press record and I hand it to her and she's holding it, smiling, filming. And what she'd actually done is press record off.
I didn't know she pushed
Not
it.
film.
So it's a big red button. You push it, right? You want to do stuff, you push the big red button.
So I was like, yeah, that's great. We got none of that. Let's do that again.
We do say D is for dinosaur.
Yeah.
I am not very good with technology.
This is why she's the owner of a bookshop and not on social
Analog
media.
for the win.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a good lineup.
It is a
Collateral
good lineup.
Damage,
Poison
Poison
Daughter, Three Nights in Stockholm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got a lot to live up to, though. I feel like the ratings for March book clubs were so high.
Yeah, and that's the first of the 3.
I know.
Yeah.
Exciting. So, all that remains to be said, if you can't be good, be quiet. It's a library. Shh.